get this big guy down. Uh-oh, where's the lid? Uh-oh. Oh. Well, that ain't no good. Where the hell's my lid? Can't make my shit without my lid. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Where the hell is my lid? All messages. Where, oh, where did my crockpot lid go? Where, oh, where did it be? I hope I can find it so I can make this shit, you know. Where, oh, where could it be? What the actual AF? I found it. Making beef stew, baby. Yeah. Give this a quick wipe. Got dust in it. Alright, where's my towels? There's one. I don't know about y'all. What's up, PP bot? How you doing, warriors on rockets? No shit. We're getting ready to make some beef stew for the crock pot to cook all day, you know. Don't forget to smash that like button. Got some beef stock, some beef broth. Got some celery, got some onion, got some vegetables, where's my can opener? Right there she is. Alright, and I got a new little thing here, right here, look here. No potatoes? Yeah, we got potatoes. They're all mixed in the stuff here. You see the mixed in? I get the mixed stuff. The only stuff I really ever have to cut up is the celery and that stuff. Ugh. Ew. What the fuck? Well, I guess we ain't gonna have celery. I might have to tell Ma about that. That dude down there needs to get fired. Got rotten celery up on the fucking shelf. Nasty fucks. Ain't nobody knows how to do nothing right down there. little bowl out here. Put that right there for a second. Put all this in the trash. So how y'all doing? Celery's rotten. Yeah, I know, man. It fucking sucks, too, because I like celery in my beef stew. Sabrina Johnson. What's up, Sabrina? How you doing, fam? I'm going to get a different knife. I don't like that one. Yeah. Perhaps I should have got a bigger bowl. I mean, this is going to be sauteed with the meat anyway. Alright. I will do another onion. What the hell? I'll do another one. There. What's up, everybody? I'll catch up on the chat as soon as I start browning the meat. Get it all seasoned up. Ah, my finger. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Larry? I see you there. Shaking that ass. What's up, buddy? Alright. Got all the onions cut up. Don't need this cutting board no more. Don't need that. Yo! Cooking some bacon? No, actually, we're doing beef stew tonight, buddy. So I'm getting everything ready so that we can get that in the crock pot to cook. I love how Mom puts everything up here on this shelf. And it's like playing Jenga. Every time you want to get something down. I should have never hung that damn pot hanger up there. Because Mom hasn't used it correctly since the day I put it there. Alright, now we're going to take all of our stuff here. One can. I can't wait till my garden comes up because then I'll have garden fresh vegetables. Christine, love beef stew. with bread and butter. Yummy. Hell yeah. We still got some leftover garlic bread. So I might actually toast this garlic bread and make toasted garlic croutons. That way we can drizzle croutons over top of it while we're eating. I don't know if you've all have ever tried that. But you take garlic bread and you cook it up and you make like garlic crouton squares. And then it's just like putting chips, or I'm sorry, not chips. It's just like putting crackers in your soup, but it's garlic bread squares. That sounds good too. Hell yeah. Back, remember me, Levi Armstrong. What's up, brother? Alright, we're going to go ahead and pour this beef stock in here and get that all up in there. Alright, that's in there. Throw that in the can. I missed. I'll get it in a minute. Sup, man? What are you cooking? We're cooking beef stew, buddy. Now, I always put a whole crate of beef stock in there, but only half beef broth until everything is added, and then I'll top off whatever's left. Now, we strain out all of our vegetables in the sink here. And again, I always get the mixed, not always, most of the time I get just green beans and carrots and shit like that, and I'll sit here and dice it up myself. But if you can't get out to an actual grocery store and all you've got's a small town grocery store that's in your hometown and they never really have any really good produce there, second best thing to do is to get a bunch of cans of what you need and do it that way. Huh? I'm 0 for 2. Alright, there's that. You fucker. Alright, now, let me get the beef chunks out of here. Get this stove crack-a-lacking. Get my spices out. Sounds good too. Hell yeah, I've got, like I said, I've still got garlic bread here that I might dice up, and I'll put it on a pan and put it in the oven for like 15-20 minutes on 350 on a baking pan. And then what I'll do is make little tiny crouton cubes. That way we can put garlic croutons in our beef stew. Coffee. Can't do it without my coffee. West County Mudlarks! What's up, my fam? Making beef stew, baby. By the way, I gotta go in a minute because I'm having basketball practice. Well, I hope you ball the shit out of that, bro. No pun intended. All good. Thank you, hope all is well. Yep. We're making beef stew. Doing a couple of little tricks of the trade around here. You gave me an idea with those croutons when you make tomato soup. Hell yeah, that would actually go really good in tomato soup, actually. You're welcome, Christina. Or Christine. LOL. Yeah, we're making beef stew, baby. Gotta brown our meat first. I know some people, they don't brown their meat. They'll just put it all in the crock pot and whatever juices are in there stay in there. And some people say it helps the meat break apart better. I like sauteing onions when I'm browning my meat, and then strain it and put all of it in there. That way you get a little bit of texture in with your beef stew, and the onions actually add a lot of class to it. Like for me, the texture of sauteed onion in beef stew, it's like eating a little tiny hint of caramel every time you take a bite. And it also helps break down your beef a little bit better. Literally playing with a dragon puppet right now. Alright, drop that in there. Break all this apart. And you guys are in luck, too, by the way. I'm going to have to go out at some point and restock on my spices because this is my last can. And you guys know I cook a lot, so I got to go out and get some more spices. And you guys, I'm going to put a little bit of a tutorial on how to throw my spice blend together. So whenever you guys cook and you want to try BlackLion's spice blend, you can. And if you like it, let me know. Hit me up in comments and be like, hey, you know, that's actually really good. Been raining here for 3 days, but sun tomorrow they will be digging up the past. Oh, hell yeah, bro. You're always out there digging. I love watching your stuff, man. I seen you found something that looked like an opal stone the other day. That was pretty cool. Hell yeah. Morgan! What's up, my brother? We're making beef stew, my friend. Oh, thank you. Found a what? LOL? That little round thing that was all colorful the other day. I saw the thumbnail. I didn't actually ever get to the portion in the video where you found it, but like I watched you for a good minute before my daughter started acting crazy. It looked like an opal stone or something. Like something you'd see a bunch of opal in. It's hard for me to catch up on all you guys' content, honestly, when I'm here by myself and I got my daughter, because unless I'm cooking or unless I'm sitting in there going over her tablet and stuff with her, she's pretty much on the loose and she goes nuts. So oh, can't think of what video that was. Oh, gotta go by. Alright, Levi, good luck at practice, brother. What up, Morgan? Same for me. I support so many. Yeah, see, it's not just me, I guess. There's a lot of people on YouTube, man. There's over, I think, I said 8 billion accounts on YouTube that I think I said the other day. It's really hard to keep up with them all. Especially people that are just coming into being a creator, and everybody that's like just starting to be a creator. It's really hard. Well, we're gonna brown this meat up here. I love having that hint of lemon in the spice, man. That hint of lemon makes the meat go nuts. Bye, brother. All right, Levi. Good luck at practice, my man. This is making me hungry. You are welcome, my friend. Yeah, we're just sitting here cooking. I got all the vegetables right here. That's going to start warming up. And then I'm going to put the sauteed onions. Well, they're not sauteed yet. But I'm going to put some onions in with the beef after it gets brown. And then let the onions saute themselves in the pan with the meat. And then it'll make everything blend together. And then I'll strain it. Which, there's my strainer. And then I'll strain it. And then we'll dump it into this pot here. Go ahead and put this lid on here so nothing nefarious goes on. There you go. I love using lemon pepper. Yeah, see, that's part of some of my secret ingredient, Christine. Like, I'll normally go out and I'll get a big container of steak seasoning, okay? And then I'll get lemon pepper, the little diced up flaked lemon pepper. And then I'll get Cajun spice and seasoning. Then I'll get Old Bay. And then I'll get garlic salt. All-purpose seasoning for like catfish and stuff like that. All-purpose seasoning. And then I'll get this right here. This total seasoning for grilling right here. And then I'll get... I don't see the other container in here. I'll get the beef smoke rub. Like, so if you got beef that you smoke a lot and you get the beef rub for the smoking, I'll get some of that. And there's a couple of other things I'm not going to reveal to you yet. But then I get an empty container like this and I put it in there and I'll go finger widths all the way up with every spice, and then I'll sit here and shake it. And then what I'm left with is a perfect blend of a bunch of those spices. And I use that on all my meat. I use it on the ribs, I use it on the steaks, I use it on the diced stuff for the beef stew. I can use it from anywhere, anything beef and pork, I can use it on all that. And then I also put Old Bay in there. So when I use this for like seafood, like catfish, rockfish is another name for five-striped bass. I'll use this for fish and stuff like that too. And this is like an excellent blend of spices for seafood. So like I'll use it on all kinds of shit. Once it's mixed, it's an all-purpose seasoning. You can use it on whatever, you know. Alright. I think we're nice and brown in there. Time to add in some onion. Some onion in there. Got some onion. I don't know if anybody else has this problem with onions and the aromatics of an onion, and it'll make you start tearing up. If you take a little bit of sugar, and you don't need much, okay? You take like that much sugar and sprinkle it over your onions, and it'll dilute the onion to where it won't make you tear up anymore. I don't have to do that just because I've been cooking for so long. Onions don't mess with me like that. But if you do have a problem with onions, that little trick will dilute the potency of the onion. I want your secret blends. Hell yeah. Like I said, I'm going to be going shopping here soon, Christine. Like, I got to redo a couple of these. So, as soon as I go shopping, I'll re-up on all my spices, and I'll do a tutorial on how I mix my spices, and then you can try it. Like, I would love feedback from people that try my blend of spices, because, like, it makes my mother-in-law does not like to eat meat, okay? She's not a meat eater. But every time I make steaks or I make ribs, she's always like, "Where's mine? Mayhem the Truth, what up, brother?" Like, my mother-in-law got hooked on my cooking by my spices. let that sit there and cook for a second. We are so glad that you got sent to the Diddy Corner because you came in here on some nefarious bullshit. Tim Zandler. Bye, bitch. How you doing, brother? Wow, we're just cooking, man. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking beef stew, mayhem. I gotta go let my dogs out. You guys watch my chat for a second. There, Nova. Alright. I am back. Yeah. Anybody comes in here talking about any other channel, that's an instant I'm gonna fuck you up and put you in the Diddy Corner. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't run my channel like anybody else. If you're gonna come in here doing the whole he said, she said bullshit, I'm gonna spank your ass and put you in the Diddy Corner. Okay? We're talking about food. We're not talking about Brokeback Bitch and his band of miscreants. Okay? Thank you. At least he figured out he was a chicken and he didn't have to wear pants because his pecker's on his face. I don't put up with that shit. Nearly my tea time. Ooh, hold on, fam. Hold on. I got my spot of tea. Mudlocks. Oh, you want some tea? I got mine. Pinky's out, my friend. I'll tell Auntie Em you stop by. I've got my spot of tea. I found this on the side of the road when I was curb shopping, okay? And my mom actually used to collect shit like this, and when I saw this, I thought of my mom. That's actually why I grabbed it. But it's actually been a funny little haha on my channel for a little bit. So, I mean, this is a good brand. But, yeah, my mom, she's passed away now. She's been gone for like 12 years. She used to collect shit like this, so that's actually why I grabbed it. I was out curb shopping. We call super tea time LOL. Super tube tea time. Ooh, hey, that would be a good spin-off for your channel. Super tube tea time. You know, because it's YouTube, so it's super tube tea time. Got the STT. Yeah, they're carameling really good. Look at there. That's getting carameled really nice. Really nice. Kind of making its own gravy in there. You see that? looking good, baby. Good. Do you dumpster dive? I love it. I actually don't dumpster dive, but I do go curb shopping. What we have here in Iowa is something called cleanup days. And every year, each town will have a designated time where they can put all of their old junk out on the curb. And they'll have like maybe a week or 4 days. And what happens is a bunch of people like myself will drive around and see if anything there is useful and that we want and will take. Like, I'll give you an example. I found these two chairs on curb day. I found that umbrella right there. I found this umbrella right here with a condom on it. I found, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baskets for growing vegetables. I found this flagpole that's got my BlackLion flag on it. I found all of these bird feeders right here. I found this table that I Lynchtenberged last year. I found these, which I'm using as a gate for my second garden that my daughter is now digging into. I found that grill right there. I found a military grade cot that has never been used. I've got 2 fold-up chairs that are underneath of here that are brand new. I've got this propane fireplace that I'm actually going to be listing soon. This is a propane fire pit. You get sent to the Diddy corner too, man. How many more? How many more? How many more are going to come in here doing nefarious shit? We're not even talking about that fat bum that likes to drink, alright? You can find a lot of useful things people throw away. Hell yeah. Hey, BlackLion, just looked up opal thing. Was a Victorian brooch we dug. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Like I said, I'm going to have to go rewatch that, brother, because my daughter gets onto some kicks where I have to give my full undivided attention to her. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I can't do YouTube stuff. Alright, I'd say this stuff here is ready to go into the strainer. We're going to strain this out and move this out of the way. You know what's funny? People think that they can come in here and troll on me as soon as I'm not looking. Because they don't have big enough balls to come in here and try to do it while I'm looking. Haley, do you repurpose and sell items? Yes, sometimes I do, depending on what it is that I found. Like that propane outside fire pit that I found. I will be cleaning that up and I will be reselling that because nothing is wrong with it. All it needs is a couple of more little river rock in it to dress it up a little bit better and put a propane tank in it and get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff, yes, I do sell. That's how I make a little bit of money on the side here and there. They're cowards. I agree, Christine. Looky there. It looks delicious, doesn't it? Oh my God. Try one of these onions here. My God. I surprise myself sometimes. Alright, we'll give that a good stir here with all the vegetables. And look, that already turned color and thickened up So all we need to do now is add just a hair more broth to this. Yeah. That already thickened up nice. You see that? We'll just add a little bit more of this. And y'all, give her a good top off, you know. Give her a nice stir. Mix all them flavors up. Now that looks freaking bomb, don't it? Look at that. Mmm, delicious. The only thing it's missing is the celery, but I couldn't add celery this time, so oh well. Put that right there. That's what I do with my spoon, you see. That way my daughter knows this is hot. Anything where there's a spoon hanging off of it, my daughter knows, don't touch it. It's hot on the bottom and on the top and all the way around that motherfucker. Looks good already. Ken Big Fishing, my boy. What's up? Right, I have to go. Lovely to see you again. It's super on the table. Supper on the table. Bye for now. Alright, fam. It's actually not on the table yet. I'm going to give this probably about 4 hours to 5 hours of cook time on high, and then I'll turn it on low and give it another 2 hours of cook time, and then it'll be done. So about 7:30, this right here is going to be done. No, mine is. Oh, okay, I got you. Hell yeah. But I appreciate all the good vibage that everybody came to the table with. Sorry about those two nasty ass trolls thinking that they could come in here and troll on me. Bro, you gotta try harder, man. You guys, you cannot troll on the king of the jungle, okay? I think you don't want the... Actually, Haley, that earned you a one-way trip to the Diddy Corner. Smack that ass! Alright, guys, thank you for all the good vibage. Thank you for coming in here and showing support while I show you how I make my beef stew. I love you all greatly. Thank you very much. Remember, life takes guts. Don't take shit from nobody. And if somebody tries to give you shit, fuck them.